You probably don't know who I am, and you're probably waiting for somebody else to be talking. My life has gotten really weird the last couple weeks. Okay, so this is the deal. I am actually a normal person with a real life job. I'm a landscape architect. And I'm not really involved in social media, but one of my friends posted, she posted this Instagram video or story or whatever, I don't even know what they are, of this little crystal called MOLDAVITE. And I had no idea what it was. I had never bought a crystal in my life, and I actually don't even watch many of her stories because she posts like a million food things, and so I'm always like, click, click, click. No offense, Rennie, I love you. But like I always click through them fast, but this really caught my attention, and I asked her if I could, like, what is it? What's it about? I feel called to buy this crystal. So I buy this crystal. Maybe a week later, coincidentally, I parked in front of a crystal shop and I went in and I was like, hey, do you have this thing called MOLDAVITE? And she was like, you clearly don't know how special this stone is. It's the stone of transformation. And I didn't think much of it, honestly. I just thought this was outrageous because I'm buying a piece of rock like this big for $18. Anyway, so the next day I try to educate myself a little bit about this stone, and I watch a few YouTube videos about the stone, and a lot of people are just talking about how it's a stone of transformation, and it's not necessarily a good stone. It's just really powerful. And some girl even said, like, be careful with it, don't use it too much or sleep with it or wear it because it's really powerful and you may come into a lot of transformation that you're not mentally prepared for. I didn't listen. I kept watching the YouTube videos, and there was one video where this girl, actually she was pretty depressed after she got the stone, and her husband ended up throwing it out, and she was a lot lighter after it went away, which was kind of weird. So it wasn't all good. But this other girl, she seemed pretty normal. She was in financial advising or some shit like that, and then she ended up feeling called to the MOLDAVITE because there was 2 people that told her about the MOLDAVITE in the same week, and so she went and got one. And then again, I don't watch YouTube that much, and I don't know why I watched the whole thing, but anyway, she was talking about she drove from Houston to Arizona to the gem show to buy more of the MOLDAVITE, take it to this temple in Vietnam, have them blessed, and distribute them to their rightful owners. Clearly she's crazy. But then it was crazy because I guess I watched the video because she was talking about this car accident that she was in on the way back from the gym show back to Houston, and a deer jumped out in front of their car and it hit them, but nobody was hurt. Like, the car's messed up, but they were okay. So I kept kind of watching to see like what happened, and she said that the deer kind of sacrificed itself because there was a much more horrific accident up the street that the deer stopped or prevented them from being in. And then she goes on to buy her ticket to Vietnam. She gets to the temple, and then she flashes the video to the temple, and there's freaking 12 little deer statues outside. And I'm like, that's kind of weird. I'll keep watching. So I keep watching, and she literally quit her financial job. She was still in Vietnam selling these crystals. Anyways, so I kind of disregarded everybody's warning about the stone, and I put it under my pillowcase and slept with it. And then the next morning I woke up. I was like, I watched a video on I bought the stone Thursday, watched a video on Friday. Tuesday I said, screw it, I'll just try it. And then I slept with it. And then on Wednesday I woke up and I was running on the beach. I live in San Diego. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to recognize myself a year from now. I really want transformation, whatever that looks like. And I saw a helicopter fly over me, and I was like, that's my future self looking down at my current self, telling me I'm going to get there. And I went to eat my favorite burger, and my friend Rennie, the MOLDAVITE poster, said you should really come to this seminar. It's the last chance you can enroll. She'd been trying to get me to go to it for like a month, and I didn't want to because I sign up for everything I go to. It's really great. So I didn't want to go because I didn't want to spend the money. So I ended up going. This is a long story, sorry. So I ended up going to the seminar the day before it starts. And I get really excited because I signed up for the VIP ticket and I get a crystal bag when I sign in. And I'm like, shit, I get more crystals. This is kind of fun. And they have a VIP crystal seminar at lunch. So I'm pretty stoked about the crystal lunch, but during the first part of the first session, I'm thinking to myself, what if I quit my job and start selling crystals like that crazy girl on YouTube? And then I was like, you know what? I had a client that sold rocks. Maybe I can talk to him. And he made a good living. But then I was like, you know, maybe somebody better will cross my path and whatever. Anyway, so I go up to the VIP crystal lunch, and I'm talking to Rennie, again, the girl that posted the MOLDAVITE. And I'm waiting for my Coca-Cola. And this girl kind of like cuts in between me and Rennie. And I'm like, she looks familiar. And again, there's a lot of people in this like seminar thing from San Diego because we're all kind of connected. So I'm thinking it's from another seminar that I did or something. And I look at her and I'm like, hey, you look really familiar. She looks at me like she has no idea who I am. And I look a little closer. I'm like, did you make a video about MOLDAVITE? And she goes, yeah. And I go, did you go to Vietnam and take the MOLDAVITE with you? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, fuck, this is the girl that I watched the video of a week ago. 1 week. So I bought the crystal on a Thursday. I watched the video on a Friday. One Friday later, I see this girl. And Rennie's acting so normal. She's like, you don't know Tammy? I'm like, how would I know Tammy? And she's like, it's the link that I sent you to buy the MOLDAVITE. Oh, okay, not so weird. And I'm like, Tammy, where do you live? And she's like, Houston. So Tammy lives in Houston. I live in San Diego. We both happen to meet at this seminar in Denver that actually has nothing to do with crystals. It's an energetics workshop. I guess it's kind of like the same vibe, but like not for crystals. So at this point, my mind is a little blown with the stone. So anyways, me and Tammy hang out for the weekend during the seminar. My mind seems a little bit more blown than hers because she didn't watch the YouTube video I did. So I'm seeing the whole coincidence of the thing. She just thinks I'm a freaking fangirl. But it's fine, whatever. Anyway, so I was like, we just worked together. Dude, I'm doing the ghosty thing again. Come back. There we go. We start talking about what our next step is. And we both felt called to go to the gym show. So if you look behind me, you can see evidence that we clearly went crazy at the gym. This is my dining table. This is not normal. And that's a rum and coke. But all of this is, oh no, I crushed a crystal. Oh, it's selenite, it's fine. All of this is evidence of our ghosty weekend. It's doing the thing again. But will you come over here?
Yeah.
Isn't this fun? Look at us hanging out.
What's up? I'm the crazy girl from YouTube.
But seriously, I just got off the phone with my grandma, who's a really intense Bible thumper. And she was like, Shayna, you don't believe that those crystals have powers, do you? And I'm like, Grandma doesn't talk like that. Honey, you don't think that those crystals have powers, do you? And I'm like, I didn't until I met Tammy. And this
is 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, this has been really crazy. I mean, and the whole course that we're in also talks about how there's no coincidences, and I always have kind of brushed coincidences off. I was like, oh, that was kind of weird. But this one was too weird. Hi, it's my first YouTube video. I'm sitting here with Tammy.
What's up?
I'm going to explain the story later, but we're going to flash back to this. And then we're going to also like mention that we're at a restaurant that has like DR on the wall. But again, this is going to be a lot more significant when I explain the whole story later. Crazy! We're sisters from like another planet. But it's also weird that I, one, wanted to buy the crystal. Number two, found it in a parking, like, because I couldn't find parking. 3, watched your video. Number 4, the day before the seminar, I bought a hotel ticket, the ticket to the seminar, and my airfare the day before the freaking seminar, which is also not something, I mean, it's something I would do, but not normally. I'm feeling kind of broke right now, so it was kind of out of reach for me. But then when I saw Tammy, I was like, okay, I feel like I'm on the right track, or there's at least something bigger out there. Like, it helped me believe in magic again, for sure.
Yeah, I wasn't planning to go to the gem show at all. It was 2 weeks prior. There's no way I can make it. Then somehow it all worked out. Flew to San Diego. We took a 6-hour road trip to Arizona.
With Courtney. Shout out to Courtney.
Oh, and the crazy thing is, well, nothing's really crazy anymore, but all 3 of us who met up, I never met Courtney before. All 3 of us, our birthdays are within a month of each other. Exact same year, exact same age, or exact same height.
5'2". Shakira's height, in case you were wondering. We're about to head out. Where are we going, girls?
Arizona, Tucson, gem. We're going to the Oracle.
Gem show. To the she thinks we're going to the vortex.
We're
going to the vortex. It's happening. Tam and I talked about it 2 weeks ago.
And now it's happening.
And now we're here. We're going. This is our before picture.
Isn't that crazy? Well, nothing's crazy anymore. But this is the kind of experience you'll experience with MOLDAVITE. Everything's going to be accelerated, massive synchronicities, and transformation.
I already feel it. Vibing off this table.
Are you
All
gonna,
the crystals.
Are you going to quit your job? And sell crystals?
I mean, if people want to buy my crystals, you should look and see what my inventory is.
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do a little brief overview of unboxing. Well, we already unboxed all of it, but this is all the stuff that we got, most of it.
But this is the thing, is I bought all these crystals to quote unquote sell, and then I got them all and I don't want to sell any of them because I love them too much. So I may have just gone broke on crystals. But look how beautiful it is.
Which one is that?
Blue Barrett.
What does it do?
It enhances psychic abilities.
Like 3 weeks ago, she does nothing about crystals.
It's the color of my eye. My right eye, though, because look at my... Did you even know what color my eyes are?
Yeah.
What color are they?
Blue-green.
Which one is which? Now you're looking.
They're 2 different colors.
She didn't even know. That's how new of friends we are. She didn't even know. Look.
Oh, yeah. We only know each other for a week.
I have a blue eye and a green eye, and she didn't even know. That's...
What color is my eye?
Kind of brown.
No.
It's super
Dark brown.
Like kind of brown. Like just in case they were gold, and people with brown eyes are offended when you say they have brown eyes.
I was totally offended.
But no, I learned a lot at the gym show. If you're looking to learn a lot, just go to the gym show in Arizona.
Or get yourself a MOLDAVITE, and then you'll learn a lot, even if you want it or not. You're going to learn a lot. So it's like, all right, so stuff is already happening. Let's try to manifest a deer the next day during the course. Not any deer, but like a Bambi deer.
I specifically said Bambi.
Right? And it's like, all right, just put it out there, and Lord behold.
First break, we see Jamie. Hey, Jamie. Hey, Jamie. I have a quick question. You're on camera, by the way. What inspired you to wear your sweater today?
Living into my future self of like playfulness, fun, and just, you know, like my own sense of style.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You know, me and Tammy, yesterday, we wanted to manifest 3 things, and the first thing that we wanted to see today was a deer.
I know!
Isn't that
You told me,
crazy?
it's so cool. I love being somebody else's manifestation. Thank you for manifesting me. When I was choosing it this morning, I was like, this is the day for me to wear Bambi.
Dude, what is the word I used yesterday?
Bambi.
It's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jamie. We did it. We manifested it.
1 down, 2 to go.
2 to go.
We got to meet somebody from the check because we want to go like harvest MOLDAVITE. And the second one is we really want to go to the gym fair, so we need to manifest 20 grand. So
It's 20 grand.
Because I want to buy her $10,000 MOLDAVITE too, and we need 10 grand to go to the
She's
show.
gonna get that MOLDAVITE. 20,000.
I see Jamie with her beautiful Bambi sequins. It's an amazing video. I'm glad you watched it.
She's gonna be a future YouTuber or a TV show. I'm sensing that here.
The thing that you can do to help us is share this video, because really I'm on no mission, but Tammy's on a big mission to share the power of MOLDAVITE, and it needs to reach people. And so to reach people, we need people to share the video. So if you could share this really good video, it'll help her out.
Right there. Also, because of MOLDAVITE, so the year 1 is like shedding all of the ego.
Shedding also means shitting. You will start shitting. I've been shitting.
Okay, that's she's purging. She's purging the sacral.
But seriously, you start purging a lot of caca.
Old energies. So first year is like shedding a lot of purging. Second year is the Goddess Academy. So from financial advisor to selling handmade rocks to this year, a Goddess Academy teaching women. I've been called to just women, right? Nothing against men, but there's a reason why it's called the Light Goddesses. So we're going to form kind of a light sisterhood. So in this group, I'm going to take on 25 women at a time and teach them how to work with Moldavite. Because if you have a stone and you don't know to work with it, the first year, like the video you're watching, people get really, really depressed and they're not sure what's going on.
It's overwhelming.
Right? Because so much is coming up. You just need to clear them as they come up. And I don't think people realize that. I didn't. And I just went on this whole roller coaster in Vietnam trying to figure out by myself.
Thank God I watched YouTube.
Right.
And found Tammy. Because think about that. Like, think if I didn't come across your video. Like, I mean, it would have been weird enough if I had bought the Moldavite and then met you at the seminar without watching your video. That would have been kind of weird. But the fact that I watched your YouTube video and then met you, I mean, I don't know. You can't explain this shit.
Interesting. So my videos coming forward is going to be interviewing people who's had experience or first experiencing Moldavite. So those of you who are just getting Moldavite right now and you're not really sure what's going on, here's just a little glimpse of all the things that's going to start unfolding.
Yeah, we're going to have a lot of videos together. It's fine.
Check out the Goddess Academy, link in the bio below. And if Shayna ever comes up with the YouTube channel, it'll be in the link below as well.
If. We'll see how
we'll see what unfolds this year.
If this video gets 20,000 views, I'll consider starting a YouTube video.
Let's manifest that.
Oh gosh.
When our powers combine, you know we're really powerful when we're together.
We manifested Bambi.
We manifest a lot of stuff very quickly. And we keep seeing deers everywhere. Yeah. So check this out. Are you? And then that's a deer. Okay, tell me if this is a deer or not. What? And it's a sign that we're on the right path. So I'm glad I came.
Yeah, thank you.
So thank you for watching, and then we'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.
Ciao.